Welcome back to Arcane Eye. It's been a while. We've been on hiatus for a bit, but we're back because Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse has just dropped, and today we're playing the first adventure, or I guess the first chapter from Turn of Fortune's Wheel, which is the adventure from levels 3 to 10 with a jump to 17 included in the book. We're also going to be playing on D&D Beyond's new Maps tool, which is what you're going to see over to the left side of me right now. And joining along with me are Veronica, Russ, and Chris. And I'll let them tell you about the characters they're playing. We'll start with Veronica this time.
How rude. Um, I'm playing Vanya Jenkins, unrelated to Leroy Jenkins. Uh,
Good, good. We had to clarify that.
she's a high elf sorcerer, and that's all I remember about her because she is from an old character sheet that I had.
The less you know about your character right now,
The
actually,
better.
is the better. And
Amazing.
we'll touch on that in a second. But Chris, you can go next.
Cool. Um, I'll save the voice for later when I'm slightly more in character, but I'll be playing Torquem Mightbreaker, and I'm a dwarf paladin. Um, yeah, that's all I know really for now. But I'm here. I'm ready to kick some ass.
Cool. And Russ.
In plasma, and I'm having internet trouble.
Russ is having internet troubles. We did hear the voice come through, but in case you didn't fully understand him, he's playing Captain Plasmoid, which is a Plasmoid character from our Spelljammer Academy days. From some crazy reason, this Plasmoid bard has been brought in from Spelljammer Academy into Sigil, the City of Doors, which is where our adventure, well, the first part of our adventure, is going to take place today. So, you awaken on a metal examination table in a dim, windowless stone chamber. The air is cold and stale, tinged with the acrid sting of formaldehyde emanating from a nearby shelf of clouded flasks and antiseptic jars. Dried blood stains the drab, mosaiced floor and the edges of your table. Dried blood stains the drab mosaic floor and the edges of your table, and pained moans haunt the hallways beyond the stuffy room. A human skull floats nearby. It bobs impatiently, watching you with slate gray eyes that remain in its lidless sockets. The skull notices you're awake and greets you with a nasally voice. Hey, Chief! So you guys are literally
Oh,
on steel examination tables covered in white sheets. You have no idea where you are. You open your eyes, sit up, and this is what you see.
Are we bound to the tables,
No, you're not
or are
bound to
we
the
just
table.
like? Am I naked under my white sheet? Or am I wearing all of my like armor and such?
Roll for how naked you are.
Roll for remembering to bring your dice to the end of the year.
Oh, no.
We haven't played in a while, you know.
well,
These things happen.
Yeah, it's
you
all
did
right.
the
Fortunately, I keep this stuff
us.
on hand. I refuse to
I
use
rolled a
virtual
10.
dice.
So you are exactly half naked. You can choose whether it's the top or the bottom.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna
Oh,
roll.
it's 100% bottom half.
Dicks out.
If you only choose the top part, you're Winnie the Poohing.
That is two.
So you got like socks or gloves.
I got a 16.
16. Yeah, we'll say you're pretty much you're like shorts or your pants and a t-shirt, but you don't have your armor on or anything like that. If you make me a perception check, actually.
Sure. Just figure out how perceptive what is. All right. That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So you see on the shelf at the middle of the room, so I guess that would be the eastern part of this room if you're looking at the battle map. You can see that there are kind of like packages of stuff, and among those various things, you see your armor.
Oh. And you said there's just a skull on the ground. Is it floating? Or?
Yeah, so skull floating, looking at you, and it's just kind of watching you with like dull expectation. Like he's like, I've said my bit.
Cool. I guess I'll just bust off the bed, throw the sheet off me. What is this? Where am I?
He looks you up and down. He's like, wow, I'm really glad you're clothed under there. And says, you're in the Mortuary of Sigil, an interplanar hub at the center of the Outer Planes. Though, if you ever see the light of day again, you're in for a real treat.
The mortuary, I scratch my head and I don't remember how I got here.
Oh, well, you must have died and been wheeled in like everyone else. He kind of like looks around and there's a couple other like corpses that are just, lumps under white sheets.
Torquem is taken aback by the mere suggestion. Died? Beaten in battle? Torquem Nightbreaker? I doubt it. And I storm off towards my stuff.
Whatever you say, Chief. So how are Vanya and Captain Plasmoid handling the news that they've just died?
Doesn't Plasmoid know what death
is? Yeah, I would say that anything with like true sentience understands the concept of death.
I'm in kind of blob form, and I'm probably just like munching in the bed. Is it made of wood?
No, bed is stainless steel. So I can picture you just like slowly munching in the blanket that was covering you.
Yeah, that's it.
And how about
Vanya? She's like, well, at least I left this world the same way I came in.
Totally naked.
Totally naked.
with socks on?
And I ask Torquem to grab me some clothes wherever he's getting.
So, Vanya, you would see like nearby Torquem where Torquem's like trying to reach up to this top shelf, and he's a little bit too short to reach. Eventually, brings over a box to get it, and yeah, beside his armor, you have like your robes and quarterstaff and whatever is currently on your person on your character sheet.
I feel like it was a missed opportunity for someone to say, would you like me to fetch you a box? Or whatever the lowest line is.
Shall I describe it to you?
Okay, so I managed to grab my stuff, and I'm now just kind of freaking just quit my stuff, or is Skeleton Man upset with me?
No, he's just kind of like floating around, just like vacant grin on his face.
Cool. Right, I grab my stuff. Is it easy enough to grab Vanya's stuff while I'm there?
Yeah. And you can also, I don't even know if Captain Plasmoid owns anything.
Cool.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you have an instrument,
yeah,
Captain Plasmoid?
Yeah, big instrument. No, it doesn't look like it.
Are you not a bard?
Yeah.
I guess
I'm just looking at my inventory.
I think there was a workaround for that before in Spelljammer that I think you were.
I just play a cube.
I think you.
body.
Yeah, because you can shift into shapes. I think you could make drums and trumpets and things like that.
Contort your like windpipe so that it just like sounds like a saxophone.
Oh, like Flubber.
Yeah.
Like yeah, actually, Captain Plasmoid is very similar to Flubber. So yeah, you guys get dressed while looking around. You don't see any windows. You see one door that leads out. That's on the west wall, or sorry, east wall.
Mr. Skeleton, hi, I'm Captain Plasmoid.
Hi, and I'm not a skeleton. I'm a skull.
Yeah, well, hang on, let me show you something. Can I form a body with him on top of me?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I think he's floating.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I was
as
going
is.
to body underneath him just to kind of prove him that he's just a skull. Persuasion. I'm proficient. 21.
Wow. So you kind of like move underneath him. He's like, "What? What are you doing there, Chief?" Oh, okay. I used to be the skull of Vecna, the Archlich, but you know, I can get on board with the plasmoid body.
Yeah. Come on the right.
This is Vecna's skull.
Make me an insight check.
Up. I think that's good. Check my insight. Oh, go out to the tuber.
Yeah, so your head's kind of spinning, and you're just like, I'll believe anything at this point, because apparently I just woke up from, undeath.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess let's just make for the door, see if it's open.
So as you guys are heading for the door, he's like, just one sec, Chief. So this mortuary belongs to the Heralds of Dust. Don't know if you know them, but they're not too stoked on dead things coming back to life. So I would say that, anything you run into, probably not going to be too friendly to you out there.
Well,
Cool.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, that's just how these things go. And he just kind of, starts to whistle as he...
That's all right. We'll see. I can be pretty persuasive when it comes to...
Hey, you won me over, Chief.
Isn't the thing with don't plasmoids like not understand social situations?
I think we...
that was that a Captain Plasmoid trope?
That might have just been established at our table, but... yeah, Captain Plasmoid at the very least doesn't understand social situations.
Okay, so maybe I was thinking of those. What are those little hobbit type things in
Kender.
Kender, yeah.
Dragonlance.
Yeah. All right, so we're not worried about the fact that people aren't friendly outside the door, so we go through the door.
Okay, so you walk out into the door, and so the wails that you heard coming from inside this room that you woke up in are certainly a little bit louder now that you've opened the door. So you can...
We must be near the ocean.
You take 86 points of psychic damage. So you see the corridor extends, kind of ends in this like weird, almost like blast-looking door.
Bell end sort of shape.
Yeah, perfect. We'll get that all filled
We did it on purpose.
It's happened already.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just. There we go. Perfect. D&D Beyond Maps tool, everybody. It'll get you hard. So you hear the screams coming from, if you're looking down the hallway, the right-handed passage, and you can hear kind of like chittering, almost like bones clacking together, coming from the left.
Tough choice. Screaming or bones clattering?
Maybe it's the rest of that guy's body. The floating head.
Maybe. Is Captain Plasmoid still wearing the skull as a head?
No. If you tried to, like, Mort's still floating off behind you guys.
Right. Mort's back in the mortuary.
Yes. Well, the entire building's the mortuary, but I get.
Oh, okay. No, I actually thought he was staying in that like one room. Okay, so I don't know. Is anyone passionate about what they want to investigate first? I think probably screaming.
Yeah, I'm down.
So it's less screaming and more like
Right.
Definitely not screaming.
No.
So someone might be getting a blowy.
Yes, exactly. I mean, look at the map. Of course they are.
Should we knock?
Yeah, let's investigate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head down the passageway and to your right, and so there's another door.
I guess it's going to happen a lot in this place.
Yeah, so I guess you guys can't see what's on the inside of here yet. But yeah, if you were to press your ear up against it, somebody's definitely getting a blowy in there. No, you hear the wails coming from inside this room.
Just a heads up on my, even though I can't see it on the stream screen share, I can see what's inside that room.
What?
Wait, what do you mean? You can see on D&D Beyond what's here?
Oh.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, I can see what's in there.
Really?
Oh, now it's deleting now. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I just had to re-go over it with Fog of War.
Yeah, unfortunately, the surprise is ruined for me.
Well, you do have a very short memory span. So.
Well, I'm going to try and open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep quiet till we expose it.
So the door opens up, and you see a wispy-haired man in a blood-stained apron. He's hunched over a humanoid amalgam of patchwork flesh, and he's elbow deep in its flayed chest with a pair of surgical instruments. And the grim doctor causes the corpse-like creature to twitch and writhe with her movements. And make me a stealth check to see if she notices you.
Whole party or just Plasmoid?
I would say just Plasmoid, because you guys are you're not all rushing in at once. Or you could be.
Well, that's exciting. 8.
8. She got a 19. So I guess she was probably standing over on. How do I get that?
I'm standing there elbow deep in this thing, just staring at the door.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I know somebody's about to come through that fucking door. So.
Have I been spotted?
You have been spotted.
Hello.
So this person kind of like she was hunched over. She kind of straightens up with these like forceps in her hand. She drops them, and then the flesh golem that she's been working on sits up and says, "You're not supposed to be alive," and they're both going to attack you.
What?
That's sweet.
So you can.
I guess we haven't been moving our icons. Should probably
yes,
know where we're stacked
do
up.
that. We're on a proper dungeon crawl, don't you know? just getting this set up in D&D Beyond's encounter tool. So everybody can go
Oh, I
ahead and
like
roll
that.
me initiative.
There's a little log. That's nice. It shows all the rolls.
Let's see my encounters.
I like that the rolls, like when you roll in your character sheet, that it appears in the.
Oh, cool.
Scroll.
Yeah,
See, that's something that I've been working with for like a like have you guys just found the game log? Like is this...
On the map.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, just that it's on the map. Yeah.
I was like, are you guys like stupid or something?
Oh, so it's the guy that fucking works there.
Yeah. I got a 19 for my initiative.
Thank you very much.
I'm ready to kick some ass. Through Plasmoid, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's roll dice. Do that. I got 17.
Okay, 19, 17. What did you get, Vanya?
21.
Wow, you guys. 21, you guys rolled quite high. Okay, and then... Jesus Christ, that scared me. I just clicked auto roll and 2 dice like flew in on my screen and made like a thumping sound. That actually scared me. Okay, so Vanya, you're going first. These guys are trying to get up from their table to come re-dead you.
Re-dead me. Oh my god. I'm gonna use ice knife.
Okay, do it up.
Wait. Oh my god, how do you play D&D? I forget.
No one
13.
knows. 13 to hit. Actually, it hits both of them. So, seeing as the flesh golem's in front, I'll say you hit the flesh golem. Go ahead and roll your damage while these guys make their dexterity saving throws.
10.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they both passed their dex save. So then, what's the second amount of damage that happens?
5 is 60, 2d6 cold damage.
So roll that, and they take the number you get halved.
9.
Okay, so they'll each take. Okay, Torquem, your go. Unless you're doing anything else, Vanya.
No.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what to do because I think I've gotten used to like being able to hover a character on Baldur's Gate 3 and know what his hit points are, so I know like how much power to expel at it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to just assume that these guys need me to roast them. So I will. It's like they're both coming to attack us, right?
Yeah, like the heralds of, or like this. I guess you see his name. He's Heralds of Dust Remnant is like picking up his scalpel to come and stab you guys with it.
Cool. Bring a knife to a spell fight. I'm just gonna guide and bolt him. The Heralds of Dust Remnant.
Cool.
So
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
so it's a 15.
That's gonna hit.
Good. Six, 3, 11. Whatever damage, radiant, I'd assume.
Yes, 11 radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage. Anything else on your turn, Torquem?
Yeah, I'll bust. Can I move through a space that
Yeah, sure.
Captain Plasmoid is occupying?
Yeah.
Then I'll bust through with like a one. I'll probably just end up like kind of over here.
Cool. All right, Plasmoid.
It's interesting. I made this character. He has no he has no weapons and some incredibly shit spells. Uh, they're all based around just doing situational things. And none of them are about fighting anybody.
I do remember that, like, your guy was just kind of a shit disturber in Spelljammer again. Like, you were just trying to, like go through, down people's throats and shit.
Yeah, no, that's definitely. I'm gonna first level Dissident Whispers.
Which one?
The Heralds of Dust Remnant.
Okay, so he's gonna make a wisdom save. 18.
So
Oh, that saves, doesn't it? Oh well.
I think you'll still take half damage.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. 10 total.
Okay.
I'm gonna move as well.
Cool.
I'll just sort of come into the room because I'm curious.
Start eating stuff.
Yeah.
So you see that this Herald of Dusk guy comes around from the other side of this gurney type thing, and is going to step up to you, not necessarily within range, and he is going to cast Bane on Torquum. Oh, I guess he can't see Vanya. Okay, so he'll cast Bane on Torquum and Captain Plasmoid. So each of you guys make me a Charisma saving throw.
Christmas saving for
Christmas saving throw.
Oh, I rolled an 18. That's pretty plus some stuff.
You save.
Yeah, 21.
And Plasmoid?
12.
12. You fail. So now you subtract a d4 from all of your attack rolls and saving throws until the end of the spell. And oh shit, that's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Okay, well, he made a bad move then. Okay, so then the flesh golem is going to stumble over to Captain Plasmoid and say, you're abnormal, you're unnatural, and going to make 2 slam attacks against you.
That's coming from a flesh golem.
So that is 12 and 13 to hit. He did not roll well. Do either of those hit? Oh, your
I'm
AC
sorry.
is 12.
Yes.
So
Both of them did.
they both hit. Okay, great. Good start. So the first one is
Captain Plasmoid, so.
first one is going to be 13 damage, and the second one is going to be 13 damage.
Is that 26 damage?
That is 26 damage.
Cool, I'm down.
Okay. Captain Plasmoid goes down. We're back up to Vanya.
Alright. I'm going to use. There's some pretty shitty spells I have.
You guys need to look at Arcane Eye's character optimization guides.
Admittedly, I used Arcane Eye to build out my paladin, and you know what's even better? I'll give you props. Like, I typed it in and just out of habit clicked the first link and went to RPG bot. And honestly, I did the perfect thing for your SEO because I viewed some of the content for a bit and was just like, I do not like the way this is structured. This is pissing me off. And I went back to Google and clicked on the third result, which was Arcane Eye. And there I was able to build my character. So I fed the algorithm some healthy user behavior.
Perfect. I hope the Google overlords shine down on me. Okay, so Vanya, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use a Ray of Frost
On the flesh golem?
on the flesh golem. I guess I'll like come in too.
You see it just murder your friend, and you're like, yeah, I should go into that room.
Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, this one. Oh my god. 7.
7 is like he has a really low AC, and you still miss.
Jesus. Cool.
All right, Torquum, your go.
Cool. I think I'm just going to charge. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll charge forwards at what's his face? Harold Dust Remnant.
Yeah, Harold.
And
his name is definitely Harold.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna deal him some damage with my Warhammer. But I think I'm also going to throw a Divine Smite on top of that, just for good measure.
So you can Divine Smite after.
Oh, after I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Forgot about that one. All right. So after I hit, which is almost guaranteed, surely. 16
hits. Your cockiness pays off.
Yeah, well, I have a +5, so I'm thinking I've probably got a good chance here. So it's 1d8 +2 regular like bludgeoning damage. So take 7 of that.
Okay.
And then 2d8 radiant damage. Take 11 of that.
Okay. This guy's not looking good. You like burst into him, and he's like, oh, soon I will join the dust from which I came.
Cool. And then can I use my where is it? Can I use my inspiring smite to heal Captain Plasmoid?
What's the wording of that?
After you deal damage to a creature with your Divine Smite, you can channel Divinity as a bonus action and distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you, with total number of temporary hit points equals 2d8 +3.
Yeah, do it up.
I wasn't sure if the temporary hit points would...
No, yeah. It's funny because if he doesn't heal himself before the temporary hit points go away, then he'll drop back down, but those last two...
Gets him back in the fight, which is a bit more fun. So you get 8 HP, Captain Plasmoid.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, then Captain Plasmoid,
that's the end.
You pop back up. Well, not really. You're still kind of like lying down on the ground with this flesh golem towering over you, but you do get to take a turn.
Okay. I'm going to healing word myself.
Perfect.
It's 5. That's a bonus action, right?
Yep, so you can...
okay. I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter at the dude that killed me.
Okay, so what does he have to do?
He has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. He got a 5. What does it say?
Oh, sorry, yeah. If he fails, he falls into a fit of laughter. Target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or fall prone, become incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. The creature with an intelligence score of 4 isn't affected. At the end of each of his turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Wow, okay. Good move. So Flesh Golem's incapacitated, but it is it's Harold's turn. So he's going to bonus action So like he just said like I'm gonna return to the dust, and you can see that like his form turns into this almost like insubstantial, partly incorporeal form that you don't know what the fuck that means yet. But he's also going to run up to you, Torquem, and make 2 necrotic surge attacks. So his first
They both
attack
miss.
is going to be a 13 to hit, and then the second is going to be an 18 to hit.
Fuck, the 18 meets.
So then you are going to take a boatload of necrotic damage. Fucking 21 necrotic damage.
Holy
Um,
level 3, man.
These guys don't fuck around for level 3.
Flesh Golem is going to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. He got a 15. Does that snap out of it? Captain Plasmoid?
Yeah, I believe it does.
Okay, so he was like, and then he just stops laughing. Vanya. Or Vanya.
Vanya. I'm gonna use Ice Knife again.
Okay, remember that it explodes and hurts anybody within like 5 feet or 10 feet or something.
I
Basically,
have
don't use Ice
the
Knife.
what's it called?
So I know you normally play a wizard that's an evocation savant that allows you to weave around people, but as a sorcerer, you could do careful spell, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to spend a meta magic to do a careful spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 creatures and 1 sorcery point. What's a sorcery point?
So you should have something somewhere that tells you how many sorcery points you have. Probably.
Oh, there it is. 3 sorcery points. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, this is a new character. So you spend 1 sorcery point. You choose number of creatures. All you need to do is choose one. So you're going to attack who? Herald or the Flesh Golem?
I'll attack the Flesh Golem.
Okay. So make your attack roll.
20.
That is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
Okay, and then it explodes. He's going to make a dex save. Got a 5, so he's going to take the full 2d6.
Sweet.
Actually, he got a
6.
He got a natty 1. Okay, so then that is Vanya's turn. Torko.
So I think for this one, I'm just gonna have to do a regular old hammer strike. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm guessing a 9 does not hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Cool. So aside from that, it's like my bonus actions are not helpful right now. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Captain Plasmoid.
Okay. Okay. I am going to... Man, this is a shit character. Why do they ever make this? That's not a spell.
That's not even a spell. I don't even know what that is.
I'll Dissident Whispers, first level. The Herald of the Dust Remnant.
Okay, so he's going to make a Wisdom save. And he got an 8.
Cool. All right. Have 14 damage.
Oh man. Okay.
Nice.
He just like clutches at his head. It's like the whispers from beyond the grave. They're taking me, and then just falls down dead.
Sweet. Take that, Harold.
But the flesh golem is like, no, I loved him, and is going to slam down on you twice. Again, plasmoid. So first one is a 13, and the second one is a crit.
Cool. I'm dead. Oh, I guess you can roll to find out how dead I am, because 13 took me to 0.
Sorry, that's 13, but the actual hamage from it is... more. So 17, so you're already at -4.
Yep.
So if you reach negative your HP, you die without saving throws. So you're going to take 4d8 plus 4, and we'll see if that can do 21 damage.
Fucking hell.
So that is a 7 and a 4. That's 11. We'll add the 4 now, so that's 15. So if 2d8 do 6 damage, you die. Double 8s, so 16 damage. The flesh golem, just like with his hands clenched from watching Harold die, just goes. And Captain Plasmoid just gets all over the room. And Torquem and Vanya, you would, looking at this flesh golem, he's kind of this like patched together chunks of flesh. You don't think, like, he's barely even hurt right now, and he just fucking murdered your friend very badly. So you might want to think about running while he's distracted. Back up to Vanya's turn.
What did you say about running?
Like, he's just like smashing into the puddle that once was Captain Plasmoid.
Oh my god, should we get out of here? What about Captain Plasmoid? Can I like put him in a little bottle like Groot and then like
Yes, you can scoop up a little bit of Captain Plasmoid.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna like peace out and be like, let's go.
Okay, Vanya dipped the fuck out. Torquem, what are you doing?
Not dipping the fuck out, because that is not Torquem's character, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Bring it on, flesh golem.
I'm gonna like start to leave.
Start to just like. Okay, so then Torquem, it is your turn.
Right, cool. Crack out my final spell slot, and it's a choice between doing the, I can guide in bolt 4d6, or I can hit with my warhammer and blind smite for 2d8. I guess 4d6 is better.
Well, warhammer does how much?
Yeah, it's an additional d8 plus 5, so yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so your smite would do a little bit more damage.
Okay. I actually have a higher likelihood to hit with my smite as well, because my hammer at +5. My gold guiding bolt is +3.
There you go.
So
you've learned from Baldur's Gate already.
I will. So yeah, so I guess I have to go charging over. I raise up my hammer. It comes crashing down with a mighty 19.
19 hits.
Would
have been and if you got a crit.
It's dirty 19. So the first piece of damage is I think it's a 9 with the +2, is it? Oh no, +5. Sorry. So that is 12.
Okay.
And then the radiant damage is going to take 14 sevens.
Wow. Good job.
Excuse me.
This thing is now looking bloodied, but as you like slash into it, it goes, "Duh!" It turns around.
It's probably just going to kill me.
It turns around on you and is going to make 2 slam attacks. Let's see if we can party wipe in the first encounter here. Oh
Hopefully
no!
it's the...
A 4 and a 3, so 11 and 10.
I thumped my chest. Yeah, no, it's not even close.
Okay, so then that is the end of his turn. Vanya.
Well, I obviously see that nobody's following me, so I'm like, damn it. And then I see that the flesh golem maybe looks like it's not doing good-ish. So then I'll come back. And I'm going to use Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh. So you're going to summon the Cloud of Daggers like right where the flesh golem's standing?
Yeah.
Love it. So what does he have to do? Dexterity saving throw?
He, I don't think it does anything when I immediately cast it. It's like on
when he
his
starts
neck.
his turn or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So then he
Takes 4d4 slashing damage.
Let's just see. Cloud of Daggers. When it enters the spell's area for the first time. Okay, so when it says stuff like when it enters the spell's area for the first time, that means that it happens on casting, and like if it moves into it on its turn, or if it starts its turn there. So he is going to make a dexterity saving throw, and he got a 14.
That I don't know.
Definitely fails. Die.
There is a saving throw?
It's against your spell save D. You don't know if there's a saving throw. Interesting. Yeah, wow. It just takes 44. There you go. Good job.
Just fucking get hit.
Yeah, get hit. Roll that 44.
11.
Cool. This thing gets slashed up. Torquem, back up to you.
About to get slashed up again.
We'll hand up this time.
I'm out of spell slots, so
you guys still might be able to do this.
I think it will just have to be a regular hammer attack. So, lay my hammer down with another 19.
Okay, that hits.
This time it is for 6 plus 5, so that's 11 damage.
Then
I think that's it.
On the flesh golem's turn, when it starts its turn with 40 hit points or fewer, roll a d6. On a 6, the golem goes berserk. Let's see if that happens. 1. It does not go berserk. But it is still going to try to slam the shit out of you. So
does he still take 4d4?
He does take 44 because he started his turn there. Go ahead and roll that up.
Oh my god, just freaking die. 7.
7. Okay. The guy's looking really fucked up now. Like chunks of flesh are just like cascading off of him at this point. Natty 20 and a 14 to slam you, Torquem. So he's just going to roll 48 plus 4. So that is 9 damage. Then that is 6 damage plus 4, so 19 damage.
Cool. I am dead.
Torquem is down. So you see, you just think the tides are turning in your favor, Vanya, and then you just see one slam connects, boom, right in the head. Torquem goes down, and then he's going to move up out of the cloud of daggers and towards you. It is your turn.
I'm like, I don't have a bottle for you.
Just like trying to like stuff him in a bag.
Oh my god. Down to do. I will use Ice Knife.
So your attack with Ice Knife is going to be at disadvantage because he is within melee distance.
Oh my god.
Can you move Cloud of Daggers?
No. It's 5 feet.
Stepped out of it.
Son of a bitch. Can I move? Like back away?
If you want to disengage, you can move without getting an attack. If you just move, like back away and then want to still attack, he gets one opportunity attack against you.
Do I even have any like melee things? No. I'm so useless. What about chill touch?
Also going to be at disadvantage.
Damn it. You know what? Fine. Let's just try it.
At disadvantage? Which one are you doing?
Ice Knife.
Ice Knife. Good plan. You're going to have to spend one sorcery point to subtle spell or careful spell so you don't hit yourself.
Okay.
But go ahead and make the attack roll.
I have to do 2 or?
Yes, you have to take the lower of the two.
The lower of the two, so 23.
That was a good one.
And 21.
Okay, both hit. Roll damage.
Sweet. 6.
Okay, he's still standing, but he's going to make his dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 1, and he is a -1, so that means he got 0. So go ahead and roll 2d6, and he'll take the full brunt of this.
5.
Oh my god. He is barely alive, but he's still kicking.
Oh my god.
Are you going to run away, or are you going to stay in the room? If you run away, he gets to take a shot at you.
I mean, he's going to take a shot at me anyways.
Good point.
Yeah, I'll step away.
Okay, he's going to make an attack roll against you. 9 plus 7 is 16, so you're going to take 2d8 plus 4. So that's 14 damage. You turn to run away, and he just clocks you in the back of the head, but you're able to move your full speed, so that's 30 feet in any direction you choose. Which direction?
Oh, am I? Do I run?
Yeah. Well, like if you, yeah, like I mean, like, are you gonna take your full movement, or are you just gonna step away? You're the only living thing in the room, so.
I know. I kind of want to like kill him though. Am I close?
You're very close to killing him.
Okay, I'm just gonna like step away.
Okay. So he is going to take 2 shots down at Torquem. These are rolled with advantage because you're prone. So that is a 17 plus 9 or 7, which is 24 damage. So when somebody attacks you and you're incapacitated, they automatically crit, and you get 2 death saving throws. So that is, he slams down on you, you get 2 death saving throws. Failed death saving throws, sorry. And then his second attack he rolls with advantage and actually misses. So he doesn't even get to finish off Torquem this turn. Torquem, it is now your turn. Roll me a death saving throw.
This is my only death saving throw.
Yeah, you
I guess if I get a success.
Yeah, you have
but
2
I can't
failures.
fail again.
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me, does anything get added to this? Or is
No,
it just
it
a
is.
D20?
It is. You have to get 10 or higher on the dice.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, it is bad. I got a 8.
Okay. So Vanya, you hear Torquem's last breath escape his body. But it is your turn. Back up to Vanya. You don't have disadvantage on your attack. Go ahead and try to put this flesh golem down.
Ice knife.
Okay. Roll your attack roll. You don't have to do disadvantage this time or spend sorcery point.
16.
Okay. He has 3 health left. Anything you roll is going to kill this guy. So you throw an knife into him. It like buries itself into his chest and just fucking explodes out. Like the top half of his body is gone. And actually, Vanya, what you can see pinned into the wall by one of these like ice shrapnel pieces is a golden key.
Huh. I go get it.
Cool.
I carry my little bottle. I go, come on, Captain Plasmoid, let's go get the key.
So you go grab the key. Both of your friends are dead. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Heal them?
They're not like unconscious. They are dead.
They're dead?
Yeah.
Well, weren't we dead before though?
That's true. You were dead earlier already in this adventure.
What happened to that floating skull guy? Can I like...
Do you want to go back and talk to Mort?
Yeah.
So you go back in. You kind of leave the room, go up back into where you had woken up previously. And Russ, have you rolled up your new character?
Yes.
And Chris, I also messaged you separately about rolling up a character. So I'll explain what's going on. Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse is an incredibly deadly campaign. You'll probably experience character death within the first adventure, like we did here, which is why I'm very glad this happened. But all of your characters are glitches. Something's gone wrong in the multiverse that has spat you guys out in sigil. And the multiverse doesn't know what to do with you. So even when you die, you just reincarnate as another version of yourself that your party runs into in the next couple minutes.
Can I just reuse my character, or does it have to be like somewhat different?
So yeah, like he can have like a different accent or a different eye color or something. It doesn't always have to be a completely different character, but if you want to try new characters, you can have your like primary character and then 2 variants that you can run and cycle through. So Russ, why don't you introduce us to your variant?
Oh, I was just suggesting, are we about to meet Borken Lightbreaker or something?
Light Smasher.
Is my character in the room?
So yeah, your character sits up from the same table that Captain Plasmoid was on.
Yeah, you see a sexy tabaxi lady sit up. Yeah. Oh shit, darlings, my dad.
So in terms of how much your character remembers from their recent death, I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to look up, but I feel like you probably have your long-term memory, and then your short-term memory, like what happened just before you died, is probably a bit blurry. But you also like remember being a plasmoid. So now that you're Tabaxi, things are being weird. Like this is a reincarnation of Captain Plasmoid.
But would it have any Captain Plasmoid personality?
It doesn't have to, but there's always one nexus point of your character. Something's always the same. It could be you're always a dwarf paladin, like Chris's character. It could be that like you always have this like weird birthmark on your arm, but you're like entirely different races and classes and stuff. Or it could be, something else.
Interesting.
Like it could be the fact that like your sexy tabaxi lady likes to eat everything, just like Captain Plasmoid did.
He does. Yeah, she does.
So yeah, what's your sexy tabaxi lady's name?
Sparkle of Light.
Sparkle of Light.
I'm recycling my characters.
I'm excited to see Night Shitter come back and make an appearance.
Look, I am never going to accept that Night Splitter isn't one of the best names you could ever come up with. I'm astonished it's a superhero or something.
So, Torquem Smite Broker, you also sit up, having just died to a flesh golem and being reincarnated in a different body. That is also apparently a dwarf paladin.
Cool. I jump up from my table and throw the sheet off me, and I'm like, "What is it? What happened? How did I get here?"
Mort's like, I'm not sure, but it seems like the multiverse doesn't really know what to do with you. That's probably why you guys are being so glitchy. Anyways, and he just kind of turns around and continues to wait.
Is that also why he has an Admiral Akbar accent?
What? It's a trap.
Is my stuff once again on the side?
We'll say just to keep things. We'll say to keep things flowing that you have your stuff on you.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
Okay, you're completely naked except for his socks.
Oh.
So yeah, what's the plan? You have been reincarnated. You do not recharge spell slots, but you have full health. And yeah.
Oh shit.
You guys are.
I just like long rested my old character sheet just for simplicity's sake. But,
yeah, just blow out those spell slots and then we can continue on.
Oh, actually, it does look like my spell slots are still taken, so.
I just have to say that you guys actually did a very good job. I was wondering if you were going to die at all, but I guess that flesh golem just puts out a huge amount of damage because the Heralds of Dusk I was challenge rating 4, and the flesh golem's a challenge rating 5. So you guys basically finished off a challenge rating 9 encounter as 3 level 3s. So well done.
That's 9.
Yeah, all because of Ice Knife.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's
go through the other door. Do I get to heal?
You know what? I'm going to say for the sake of this adventure, we'll say that Mort's like, you know what, guys, here you go. And you guys have effectively long rested.
Oh, I was going to... Sparkle's trying to, you could just kill yourself.
That is true.
It's too dark.
Oh. Yeah, we're trying to keep it a bit lighter here, Sparkles.
It's too dark. But I appreciate the suggestion.
Mm-hmm. What's the plan,
Keep that in
guys? Hey, somebody's moving my flesh golem.
I didn't realize I had the power to do that.
Oh, nice.
No one man should have all that power.
So we're gonna push on. Is there still? Oh, no, he's dead. So
yeah. Thanks to Vanya, both of those guys died.
Yeah. Okay, darlings, come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. Do you guys head into the left room where you hear bones clacking, or do you continue straight where it seems like the hallway branches off to the left and right?
I feel like I'd probably keep going straight.
Okay, you reach a junction. Seems like going right is going to get you nowhere, so you could go through this door. Looking at the door that's in front of you, it's like this iron door, really thick. Yeah, it just looks like a different door than the rest you've seen. Almost like it's been reinforced.
What about up this other? Can't seem to ping on this map up the other corridor.
Yeah, there's no pinging yet. It's an alpha, guys. It's an alpha. So we'll say that you peek around this corner and you see that.
Zombie.
No, there isn't a zombie. You see what looks like a cold locker. You know what they like slide bodies into to keep them fresh.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about
that. There's definitely no zombies there.
Can I take a look at this locked door? Can I see if it's like?
I never said it was locked. I said it looked like it was like reinforced.
Oh, okay. Can I see if I can open it?
Yeah, door opens, and
Oh, cool.
inside, an ashy broom and dustpan lean against the wall outside a narrow corridor with an iron window door. I guess you saw that on the outside. Two levers, a blue lever in the upward position and a red lever in the downward, are set into the walls adjacent to the door. An identical door stands closed at the end of the passageway.
I'll pull the red lever.
Hold on at all.
The red lever can't be pulled upwards.
What about the blue one?
Maybe pulled downwards.
So
or sideways.
You pull down on the blue lever, and you hear the door locks shut.
The one near me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I pull up on the blue lever?
Yep. Pull up, and the door kind of like pops open just a little bit.
And the red one doesn't move at all?
No.
What do you think, darling? Should we follow this, or should we go look at those that cold storage?
There's also a clacking room you haven't investigated.
So you're saying the red lever doesn't do anything whether it's pulled up or down?
I did not say that.
Yet.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
The red lever doesn't budge at all.
Right. But the blue one, when it goes down, it locks the door. When it goes up, it unlocks the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go through, and you try the lever again when I'm doing some other shit in there. We'll see what happens.
So I do want to point out one crucial fact, that when you pulled down on the blue lever, door locked, and then you were kind of like working it for about a minute, and then finally you were able to click it back up after 1 minute, and it unlocked.
Oh. So you're okay. I don't know. I defer my opinion to the group.
Let's go check out some of the other areas that we have access to right now and see if they end up solving this for us.
Okay. Clacky room or cold storage?
Clacky room.
Yeah, I'm up for the clacky room.
Okay, so you guys. Oops. No, cover all. Oh God. That's what I get for trying to fuck around and erase some of the map while we're just waiting around for you guys to open a door. Sorry, it's just gonna take 1 second So, Captain Plasmoid, aka Starlight Starbright, goes over and opens up the door. And inside, you see a macabre puppet show being put on for an audience of 3 slack-jawed skeletons. You see these like kind of like puppets working behind this, like in front of this curtain, and like, you know, one like slips and falls, and then the skeletons go like and clap, and that's what you can hear is the clacking noise of bones on bones.
Oh, nice.
Do all the skeletons have their heads?
Yep.
Do they see us or look around or anything, or are they just like sort of engrossed in this?
They like turn around at you, but then focus back on the show.
Cool. I'll watch the show.
Roll me a d20.
$15.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty good show, all things considered. The acting is good, comedic timing is good.
Is this like Punch and Judy types show? Is he just like beating his wife with a stick?
No, it's definitely a bit more PC than that.
Okay.
This is more Sesame Street. Muppets.
Okay. I feel like I don't want to disturb them. I feel like they're happy. Why would I?
Yeah, I feel the same way too.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a grenade. But yeah, no. If they're not coming for us, then I guess we can. It's kind of creepy, but let's let them do their thing.
Yeah,
we're trying to just move on, right? We're not trying to get in a ruckus with everyone we see.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you leave the skeletons to their show. Now you've got the cold locker and the weird long passageway.
Cool. Yeah, let's have a little peek in the cold blocker, the hurt blocker.
Yeah, so this is a great movie, but it's going to change it. So there are 6 stretchers laid out in front of each of these like steel-looking doors with handles. They look like the walls of a refrigerator. And everybody make me a perception check.
Nine.
6.
What did you get, Sparkles?
10.
10. Yeah, nothing really stands out to you about this room.
Cool.
Can I open a drawer?
Sure. Which one?
The first one.
On the left or the right?
Yeah, on the left.
Okay. So you open it, and as you crack it open, you can kind of hear the like ending of a yell, like somebody's going help, and you just hear the end of the help as the door cracks open. It goes, oh my god. And you can see somebody who's dressed in very similar clothes to the Herald of Dust that you just murdered. Kind of like, you know, disheveledly falls out of this refrigerator and is just like, oh my god, you saved my life. I just took a nap here, and when I woke up, I was inside the refrigerator. I don't even care that you guys aren't supposed to be here or aren't supposed to be alive. Thank you.
Huh.
It's my first day here, actually. That's kind of why, you know, I managed to get myself almost killed.
Why are you here? Falling asleep on your first day here?
Well, the hours here are brutal, but why am I here? I'm a herald of dust. I believe that everything is in the multiverse is meant to eventually return back to from whence it came, which is just dust. Fucking love
that's what
dust
you do.
here, bro.
You just
Is this
burn
where they
things to
keep
dust.
the dust?
No, this is where they keep the bodies.
No.
Yeah, we actually have a couple zombies, and that one, that one. He points at like 3 refrigerator doors, and yeah, that's where we like keep them so they don't decompose too much, and they can help us out around the base.
Yeah, let's not open that one. Or that one, or that one, or that one.
Yeah, they are really
So,
grumpy because if yeah, you know, waking them up is always a really they're testy. What can I say?
so look, darling. You already stated that we're not supposed to be here, so maybe you could be a sweetie and just point us in the direction of the way out.
Oh yeah, for sure. You should probably get out before any of other of my kind try to re-dead you. You know.
Preferably.
So, if you go back out through that corridor, the crematorium is kind of like behind this big blast door. If you go through that, then then take a right. You'll get to the corpse retrieval room. This is where bodies that are collected in Sigil are dumped down this chute, and you might be able to crawl up out of that chute.
How do we operate the red and the blue levers?
Well, so you pull the blue lever up to unlock the door, but if somebody goes inside, make sure you don't pull the red lever once the blue lever is in the down position and the doors are locked. Because once the doors are locked, you can turn on the red lever, and then the crematorium will activate, and it'll incinerate anything that's inside.
Oh, wow.
Right,
Well,
I
I'm
understand.
certainly glad we didn't. I might follow my suggestion that let me just go in there and then you can see if the red does anything.
Yeah. So if if we pull the blue lever and open it up, we can go through and uh, we'll be able to get out the other side.
Yes, yeah. There, you can travel through the crematorium, and then you can get to the rest of the herald or the rest of the mortuary. But yeah, like the entrance that I came in and out of, you don't want to go through that one because that'll lead you deeper into the Heralds of Dust facility, and you'll just be probably mobbed and killed. So I would try the chute, but if that doesn't work, then I don't know. Like I said, it's my first day.
Okay,
Okay.
well, you're coming with us.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, if any
Because
of my other like coworkers show up, I'll pretend like I'm trying to kill you, but it'll only be pretend.
yeah, that's fine. I just don't want us to walk into the crematorium and then you pull the blue lever, pull the red lever, and then we're on fire.
No,
So,
no, I wouldn't do that. Look, you guys saved my life, so let's get you out of here.
all right,
Thanks,
let's go.
Harold.
Okay. So you guys, along with, do we have his name? Um, oh, my name's Fruth, by the way.
So
Fruit?
is Harold.
Fruth.
They're all Harold.
Yes.
Fruit.
Okay. Fruth Harold. Harold Fruth. Um,
Fruit.
so yeah, are you guys heading through the crematorium doors and continuing on?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I think the lever was in the down position. So torque them, seeing as you're right there. Switch the lever to upwards. Door clicks open. You guys all file through. Um,
You hear the door click, lock shut behind you after you enter.
and you guys
Can
see
I?
in the grates of the door across from you a zombie kind of like steps out in front of the grate. It has a name tag that says its name is Maurice. It closes the blue lever. What do you do?
So we're stuck?
You guys are stuck.
Which side is it on?
Fruth is like, oh no, oh no, oh god. It thinks that we're corpses that need to be burned. I don't know what to do. They didn't cover this in my training. We're gonna die here. Oh my god, we're gonna die.
It's all right. We just come back again as new characters.
What are you talking about?
What's at the other end of the thing, like the tunnel thing?
Behind you, the door has slammed shut and locked. On the other end of the thing, you see a zombie that has his hand on the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. And we pretty much entered like bullet time here. Like you guys have to make a decision on what you guys are doing.
Zombie, I'm gonna he's through like a cage door, like with my guiding bolt go through it.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'll guiding bolt the. Actually, we're like zombies. They're not like infamously like shitty low HP characters that I could just murk with a javelin or something, right? I feel like I'm.
That's a decision that Torquem's gonna have to make.
Well, I need to hover him so I can see what his HP is. All right, fucking. I'll use the guiding bolt. I don't want to get blown up right now.
Cool.
So
make an attack roll.
So that is an 18 hit.
That's definitely gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Which is 4x. 15. That is 15 radiant damage.
Okay, so you blast this thing. It kind of like stumbles back. I want you to make an intimidation check, or persuasion, whatever kind of social check, not deception.
I think intimidation is right up my alley. So 16.
16. Okay, he'll contest this with his wisdom, which is a -2. Fuck. He rolled a natural 18, so you guys both got 16.
So I win then because I'm.
Roll me a d10. From 1 to 10, he's going to pull the red lever. From 11 to 20, he's going to be frightened off. You essentially get a death saving throw for your entire party right now.
D10, all right.
Oh, no, sorry. D20, 1 to 10, bad. 11 to 20, good.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, D10, 1 to 10 is bad.
Yeah, that would have sucked. I got an 18.
An 18.
So up your
you see he kind of like shakes his head for a second, just like and runs off down the hall. All that can
I feel kind of bad now.
All that can be heard is your guys' like heavy breathing, and Fruth is like whimpering, just like, oh my god, we're gonna die. And then after a minute, blue switch flicks back up, and you can push the door open.
Oh. Push the door. Do that.
So then you see Fruth is just like, oh my god, you guys saved my life twice in one day. Oh. And it's my first day. I don't know if I'm cut out to work here, man. But yeah, the chute that
could have told him that 5 minutes ago.
The chute that they dumped the bodies off to your right.
Don't you think that you should probably get out of here as well? I think they'll probably kill you for being so shit at your job.
Make a persuasion check.
That's Asian. That's 10.
10. Looks like he's
now.
feeling fragile right now. He's like, shit, I think you're right. If you guys get out of here through the chute, can I come with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Show us this chute.
The chute? Okay, so he pushes open the door, and you see that a metal chute is set into the wall of this foul chamber. Grisly puddles splatter the floor. Corpses topple from an overturned cart. The stench is gag-worthy.
Okay.
Let's
get in
assume we don't see the zombie anywhere on our way in. It's just completely run off.
Yeah, it ran off the other way.
Yeah. So how does this like? It looks like there's bodies crammed in there right now. How do we go about this?
Well, I guess we could like just kind of shove these bodies out of the way. And as he's saying this, you hear, and then a body comes, pushes this pile of bodies that's like one of those like weird arcade games where like the coins are going on the shelf. One of the body comes, knocks out the rest of the bodies, and this body's like bloated and weird looking. And then it just goes, and a black ooze crawls out from its mouth. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh. 15.
Oh no, sorry, it's not a black ooze. It's a black pudding. Don't at me. Sorry, I'm just going to set this up. Okay.
Yeah, 14.
Remember your initiative, because I'm not sure what is saved. 14 for Vanya. Torquem, what did you get?
13.
13. Captain Plasmoid, sorry, Sparkles.
15.
15. And then this black pudding got a...
Didn't you know this? Didn't you know there's a game log? Did you only just find that?
Yeah, did you not realize?
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Did you say something about a gay dog?
No.
You do have a gay dog though, Mike.
He's not gay. He's extremely manly. My mini poodle. I guess gay can be manly. Whatever.
You have a bear dog.
You have a bear dog, dude. Your dog's balls are huge.
Yeah, he is also. I now have seen a black bear up close in the flesh to be able to compare size, and they are fairly equivalent.
There you go. Black pudding is going to go first. Speaking of black bears, it is going to mindlessly slither its way over to whoever is closest. So we're just going to roll d20 to see who's getting it. That's gonna be,
is it invisible?
It is actually right here. So it's like pretty much on top of Vanya. So it's going to go...
It's like, where is it?
It's going to go...
That was not what I was thinking when I was thinking black pudding.
Well, so...
you might want to adjust the stream map there as well.
So it's hard to see, but I'll zoom in as close as I can. The ooze is, or the pudding / ooze is covering this like bugbear troll thing. But that's just the picture that's available in the D&D Beyond token. So it is going to lash out with a pseudopod at you, Vanya. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
It misses.
Oh, misses, eh? Look at Mrs. AC over here. Okay, so that was its turn. But... Okay, then Captain Plasmoid, your turn. Also, Fruth is here, but he's like cowering in a corner. He's not going to be of any help. He is a commoner. He's not a powerful Herald of Dust.
Don't want to do anything. Right. Can I attack it? Do I get sneak attack? I'm a rogue now.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, if you get sneak attack because Vanya is within 5 feet of it. So yes.
So just to clarify, because I never rogue, I do normal and then the damage, and I just hit it from sneak attack.
Yeah, yes. Sneak attack automatically happens as long as you fulfill the
24 to hit. 9 plus 5, 14 damage.
Sorry, how much damage total?
14.
14 damage. Okay, you take 8 acid damage as you slash into this thing, and this the corrosive material of its body touches you and starts to burn your skin. Also, the weapon that you use to attack it gets a -1 penalty to its damage rolls as it starts to corrode.
Cool.
So,
Thanks.
You're welcome. Vanya, it's your turn. As you start your turn, seeing as this thing was pretty much expelled on top of you, you shouldn't have stood right in front of the grate or the chute. You're going to take...
Oh, you're going down.
You're going to take 1d8 of damage. Hamage. 7 acid damage.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna use. What was I gonna do? I forget. I'm gonna use Frostbite.
What's that? That must be a new spell.
Target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 1d6 and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Con save. Got a 11.
It misses.
You mean fails. And so it's going to get full damage, and then it's going to get disadvantage on its attack. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, this thing is immune to cold damage.
Oh my god, I'm absolutely useless in this fight.
Okay, Torquum, your turn.
cool. Seeming like the safest bet for now would be for me to keep my distance. I'll go for another guiding bolt thing. I'm kind of toss up between that and I think I could bless us all and gate us to D4 for attack rolls and saving throws. I'm gonna go for damage. Put this guy out.
DPS, baby. That's the paladin's way.
Okay. So that is 16.
Hits.
For Dick. This time it is 4, 8, 13, 16 radiant damage to the ooze.
Nice. So you blast into this thing. It kind of recoils from the blast, but then goes out to make another strike against, we'll say, roll me a luck check between Sparkles and Vanya.
I got 14.
Roll me a d20, VJ.
9.
Okay, so she's going to attack Vanya, but luckily Vanya gave her disadvantage on its next weapon attack, so it's going to roll this with disadvantage. 5 and a 14, so the 5 is going to miss. So yeah, it basically does nothing on its turn. Back up to Sparkles.
Okay. Now, knowing that the only things I can do is stab things with knives or blades, sparkle rummagers. Oh, can I assess whether I feel like I could scamper up the chute still, or is this thing blocking the way?
No, you can move up the chute if you want.
I'm gonna go into my bag, pull out my bag of 1,000 ball bearings, chuck them on the floor at the ooze, at the pudding, because maybe it will find that uncomfortable, and then try to go up the thing.
It is immune to the prone condition, so that does nothing. So you're gonna try to scamper up. Make me
I have some pitons as well.
We'll say that the incline's steep, but it's not like insurmountably steep. So make me a dexterity, or sorry, a DC 15 athletics check.
Can I use my acrobatic skill to do it?
Sure, fine. We'll say strength acrobatics. So it's your strength score.
You go somersaulting up there.
Oh, I got an 8 anyway.
So yeah, you try to like scamper up, but your feet are just like slipping on the blood. And actually, that's kind of lucky because like you don't get too far away, so you don't actually proc a opportunity attack from the black pudding. But you're now just kind of like sitting in the basin of this chute, about to like pretty much on top of the black pudding.
Good stuff.
Are you doing anything else? Because that was just movement. You still have action and bonus action.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stab it because it just hurts me. Let's see.
Do you have like a bow and arrow you can shoot it with?
No. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. I want to do something good. Climbing no longer costs you extra move. I have second story work. Feline agility. Move double speed. Cat's claw.
I would say if you have second story work, if you have that ability, I'm going to say that you don't need to make that strength acrobatics check. Like if you have a class ability that says you can climb, like do you have a climbing speed, or is it you climb without? What's the exact wording of that?
Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. When you make a running jump, the distance you cover is increased by 3 feet.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to say that with second story work, you're able to climb up that chute.
And I also use my feline agility that I can use once as a special action during combat.
Then you are going to take an opportunity attack from this pseudopod. So that's going to be a 15 to hit.
It hits me.
So you're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage and 19 acid damage.
I go to scarper up this this thing, and I die. Well, I go down.
Good one.
Yeah, so you're like slipping on the blood. You finally find your footing. You're like, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this. A pseudopod just like wraps around your leg and bashes you into the ceiling, and you fall back down the chute unconscious. Okay, Vanya.
Yes.
It is now your turn.
Gonna use Cloud of Daggers.
Does that do slashing damage?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay. So, not only is it immune to slashing damage, but when a black pudding is exposed to slashing damage, it splits into 2 new puddings.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And it's immune to cold. I'm useless. I'm just gonna go and unalive myself.
Yeah, lure it into the crematorium, I guess. That's a pretty good move. That's what I would do in Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. So I'm having trouble duplicating this token, but we'll say that this zombie is actually a new version of the black pudding. But
No.
so each of the new puddings have half the hit points equal, or each new pudding has its hit points equals to half the original puddings rounded down. So
right.
So
can we keep just doing slashing damage until it's just like a bunch of just shit little nothing?
As long as it has at least, so it only splits if it has at least 10 hit points. But now it's split into 2 black puddings that are ready to kill you dead. Torquem, it's your go.
So yeah, I guess I'll just go up to this black pudding. I'm gonna smash him. I'm gonna smash him up with my warhammer.
Do it up.
So that is a 15.
Hits.
I'm gonna toss my divine smite in with that as well. So I'm gonna have that's an 8. So you take 13 bludgeoning damage. Ben, I'll be fucking immune to that as well.
Nope, it's definitely gonna take that.
Take that. And then it's gonna take 10 what do you call it? Radiant damage from my divine smite.
Okay. You definitely get to smiting, and you fucking smite out this half of a black ooze, black pudding.
Cool.
But one downside is you take 2 acid damage, and your weapon has a cumulative -1 penalty to its rolls.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, so
I am going to use a bonus action before the end of my turn. I'm going to do Inspiring Smite again to revive Russ, who keeps dying. And give him a 5 and 7 plus 3, so 15 HP for Russ the cat.
Okay, well done. So let's see if this happens this round. Oh, nice. Okay. So while you just get up, Sparkles, from being murdered by this black pudding, or I guess knocked unconscious, and then you hear dun, 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 and a body comes tumbling out of the chute, and I'm going to need everybody, even the black pudding, actually. Let's see if this is actually everybody, though. So it's everybody but Torquem to make me dexterity saving throws.
23.
7.
Okay. So VJ and the black pudding are both going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as a corpse comes flying out of the chute. Vanya, you are knocked prone, but like I said, the black pudding has immunity to the prone condition, so he is not. It is now the black pudding's turn, and he is going to make his attack roll against, we'll say Torquem, because Torquem just killed one of its, I guess it just killed its offspring, really. So that is going to be exactly an 18 to hit.
I feel like you're just making that up. You know, my AC is an 18.
Sure. Do you want me to send you the game log?
Oh fuck! There's a game log.
I have a DM style game log.
You saying something about gay dog?
Here, I'll post the hit and the damage in Discord, and you can do with that what you will.
See, I told you were lying.
So
All right.
18 to hit,
no, it
9
hits,
bludgeoning damage, 13 points of acid damage. So 22 damage in total.
Oh, what a pussy.
Also, your armor starts to dissolve and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty. So your AC is now 17.
Well, I kind of like it, so.
Then Captain Plasmoid.
Sparkles, I believe.
Sorry, right. It's still Captain Plasmoid in my initiative order.
I'm going to continue to try and run away.
Oh. Okay. So something a rogue can do is you can bonus action disengage, and then you don't take an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, yeah.
Go for it. Okay, you're not going to use an attack roll to attack this black pudding before you run up to shoot?
I'll shoot my bow at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is it a sneak attack?
Yes, it is.
Sweet. It's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. So it's 5 and then
Okay.
7.
7. Okay.
Wow.
This thing is on the brink of death, but you can now use your movement to freely climb up out of the chute.
I'm going to start climbing. Yeah, fuck these guys.
Cool.
They got this handled.
Vanya, it is your turn. I genuinely don't think you have anything in your arsenal that can do any damage to this thing.
What about piercing damage?
Piercing damage works.
Okay, so I can still use Ice Knife.
Okay,
just
do it up.
Not the cold damage.
Right. So attack with disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of it.
God damn it.
Don't worry, it has an AC of 7, so you should be fine.
18.
Don't crit fail. Don't
14.
Crit fail. There you go. Go ahead and roll your piercing damage then.
9.
Boom. So you send a ice knife through this thing. Once again, it explodes, covering everybody in faintly acidic acid. Yeah, you now have the ability. So I'm actually, just because Sparkles is being a little bitch, we'll say after that death, one more body's coming down. Sparkles, make me a dexterity saving throw.
11.
Okay, so you're almost at the top. Like, you can see like the lights around the hatch that they use to open from the top side and throw a corpse down. And you just watch it open. A corpse comes down, smacks you. You go tumbling down with the corpse all the way to the bottom of the chute for 1 bludgeoning damage. But we'll say that is the extent of the corpses. Yeah, so Fruth is like, okay, that's the limit of the corpse delivery for this hour. That's all we're expecting, just 2. So yeah, we should be able to climb up there.
Oh, you're suddenly good at your job? He suddenly knows what's happening.
He just got his shit together like immediately after the fight had finished. It's like, yeah, so we've reached our body quota now. You guys can head on up.
Yeah, just like kind of like Santa brushes himself off and walks out the door. Crawls up after you guys to the top of the hatch, whereupon you open it and you look at a city that almost breaks your mind. It's something that you've never seen before. The buildings, the architecture, the people around you. But what really gets you is you look up and the city stretches up above you in a concentric circle. And that's where we're going to end the session. And maybe the campaign. We don't know if we're going to play this campaign any further than the first adventure because we're all very busy people. But who knows? Maybe we will. Thank you guys for jumping on today. I feel like we pulled this D&D session together at the last minute. But I really appreciate you guys coming out to play. And thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we put out more D&D videos now that summer is over and we're going to be locked inside our Canadian houses by the horrible, horrible winter that's about to descend upon us. So maybe you'll see more of us. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Arcane, bye.
Arcane.
Okay, bye.
Good job, guys. See ya.